No, that's because he got a glitch penalty.
Stupid Uruguayan.
Also, yeah, he went on track, and then the game gave him a penalty. So yeah, he did win on track. He crossed the line first before Khalifa.
Softy, your point literally has no logic.
Yeah. If anything, you're...
Can't wait for Softy to get more excited about penalties than he can about overtakes.
Yeah, every week. Great battle, first second. Oh, Jack Pearson 15th has a 3-second tyre penalty. Oh wait, I've missed the crash of the front. Back to the 3-second tyre penalty. Good times. Oh. Well done, Mike.
Yeah, well done, Mike. What a cunt.
Mike out, Softy in. Right, you live yet?
Yeah.
No? Let me know when you're going live so I can tweet it. So I got the tweet ready.
Oh, hey, Softy.
Softball. Oh.
Well, at the moment, it's
don't forget to mention
close.
that was 18, Aiden's scoring 18-0 against Jack in qualifier.
Oh no!
Quite so many cars are coming here.
It's a wet race, isn't it? It's actually wet race, or you bullshit me?
Why is everyone together on the fucking circuit?
Oh, wet
What was
race.
that? It wasn't wet, no?
Everyone's in the middle sector.
Not wet.
Okay. I just don't want to put a tweet saying time for a wet Belgium Grand Prix and then it's dry.
I can get 2 runs in, you think?
Who's crashed? Somebody's
It's
crashed.
not. It's Paul
Aidan
going really
Griffin.
slowly.
Oh.
God, why has it got so dark all of a sudden? Oh, brilliant.
So,
It's
commentary from-
I have no idea where my teammate is on track. Oh, okay.
the soft cop.
Phil, you want an out or in lap? Or lap?
Out lap, Phil, I'm on an out lap. Corey's on a lap, getting a tow.
I had a horrendous last 6.
Corey.
Come on, car, speed up.
I got put off by one of the Williams going up the support pit lane. I couldn't tell if they're going to come back on the track or not.
I think we're going to have 2 runs in, I think.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Who the fuck did he go? Fighting that call.
Fishy after Corey. Oh no, sorry.
Not quite, ruled it.
Channels after Corey.
Car in front. Oh, not more updates, you village idiot. Driver in front.
Oh, fucking hell, mate. I need to pit. I need to pit.
Knighton.
Fucking disaster.
Oh, what now?
Aiden, I think.
As if Aiden's added me on Snapchat. Need it.
When 19th in the speed trap, 300.
J Luke next, style lap. J Luke.
Okay, now. I just having to pull up. Brilliant! Well, that's just splendid, isn't it?
44.6.
Honestly.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I pull over to the side of the track just towards my mum, and it gets me up this and that time invalidated.
Alright, Phil, leaving pitch now.
Okay.
Fucking game, honestly. Oh. Come on! Wake up, you dopey arses.
They're in 18th.
Come on!
Paul, I think. Yeah, Paul. Fishy about to start. Six points ahead in the championship.
God, I've timed this so late, Jesus Christ.
Come on, Jonas, that's it. Out of the way now, out of the way now. Out of the way. Fucking Phil, yeah,
Oh
Jonas.
my god!
Jonas, come on.
Keep your
What a
foot down,
surprise.
keep your foot down. Or just do it on camera, I don't know. Okay, we'll do it on the camel.
I won't have enough fuel to get round, so this
Yeah,
is
just
it.
Dan's about to cross the line, but stick to Fishy, I guess.
cheers, Phil.
Khalifa next.
Other way.
Third, Khalifa.
Move that to me.
Corey's invalidated, he's out, he's done. Corey's done. Looking good for Phil. It's Khalifa or Phil. Come on, Phil. Come on. No, Phil's gonna get it!
Why is Corey
Panos.
started his lap so close behind me?
Panos.
What the fuck, man?
Look, Jonas.
Jonas, go to Jonas, remember? After this, go to Jonas straight away. Get to Johners.
That was fucking shit.
Jack Pearson, last one, I think.
Just couldn't put it together.
Phil's on pole.
That fucking worked.
Well done, Phil.
Did I say I was going to get my cock out if Phil won a race? Oh, fuck.
Well, that's about
Just
accurate
retire,
for
Phil, everybody's finished.
Yep, Softy, rub that in your fat ass.
Guess I'm getting my cock out, man.
Phil, just retire, mate.
Can't believe that worked so well.
Thank you, Johners, thank you.
9 thousandths as well.
Whoop whoop. Well, I'm still slow at this game, even with the new controller. Yeah.
Oh,
Corey
mate, sorry.
completely messed up his final lap because he got stuck behind me in the final sector.
But we go to Dhabi.
So, I've got the title rivals behind me.
Oh yeah. Right, so Aiden, prepare
Oh
for
my
a massive
God.
accident.
Oh my days.
Look how close that was, Jesus.
Suck it out. At the time I said earlier, Daddy put me what, fucking 9th?
Okay, we have a moment there, yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, I can't wait for Phil to jump the start. Somebody come get her. She dancing like a...
Probably the track you don't want Paul at as well.
Well, let's start on the softs and get killed into someone.
Yes, Andy, I'm here. Nah, like I was gonna go into the pits anyway because my lap was fucked.
Somebody come
Have fun out there today. Good luck.
Why does it put me on the reverse strategy? Not required. I want the softs, please. Oh, this is going to be absolutely horrendous.
I'm not looking forward to this.
Whoa.
Oh wow, my car just bugged right down off the line.
What a terrible start.
Well, Andy, don't want to come across any more, mate. Fucking hell.
I got tagged on Aiden's fucking rear.
Panos.
Oh, great, great.
Oh my god, massive crash.
What the hell was that?
Oh my
What
god.
on earth was that?
It's been an
fucking
absolute
idiot.
enormous accident. Oh my god, John. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
sorry, it's the cars in front were broken. Mediums aren't gonna make it,
Fuck,
are they?
just took me out.
Aiden, what? Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to box.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Oh, I think. Or shall I just... How long are the mediums going to go around here?
Who's
That-
on
Probably
pole?
not.
Phil was on pole,
about?
Phil's in the lead.
What?
This
Yeah.
is a massive accident.
There's been a massive accident as well, so safety car's out that one.
Jesus, who's out?
Luca around Robo Jeep. All I saw was just this car with the front
Also,
wheels up in the air.
flying into a wall.
Did you take a Snapchat?
Racing, hello.
Where are the championship leaders?
Second or third.
I don't know what to do here.
Fuck,
Do
I don't know
pit
what
or
to
do I
do.
stay out? Everyone's pitting, I'm pitting.
Although the Alphas have stayed out. It's got to be
Oh, is it
Khalifa.
Max?
Both Williams is pitting, because if both Williams are pitting, I'm screwed.
How would
I'm
you be
screwed, I am
screwed?
screwed.
Why would you be screwed?
Oh, look at his car.
Yes, I am.
Go! Oh, what a pit stop! Hold Panos. Whoa, what are you doing?
Oh wow, I got jumped by Jack. Rip.
What the hell's going on? Like, every single car ghosted through everyone else. How's that fair?
I've lost 3 places, lol.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
There's a number of cars yet to pit, isn't there? 4?
I'm just gonna... Sean, mate, I'm just gonna back off a little bit and save the tyres.
Well, remember we've got Roy behind as well. I think Roy got caught up in the start crash. Because I think Panos got a bit loose out of turn 1.
Panos got so out of shape from turn 1, and then he just massive accident off that.
Because that let me past you and then the accident happened.
Yep. Well, I looked behind me and I saw Luca in the air flying towards the barrier, so...
Yeah, so Robo-Jeep just literally cut across me like a fucking idiot.
I even heard it through my headset, that's how loud it was.
Yeah. Fucking joke.
Do I fucking yellow it and put on lap 2 for softs? No, I know it won't work and I've not got any fresh softs.
Nah, yeah, no point in this.
I'm just saving fuel at the moment. And tyres. I'm actually so glad that safety car happened because it was so tight going into our route. It would have been a huge accident regardless.
I think I only really lost 1 place under the safety car anyway. But I mean, I think a couple of guys behind stayed out. I think I only lost a place to Jack.
Yeah, I only lost 1 place as well.
Yeah, I think Kyle got held up, and I think 4 cars have yet to pit. Khalifa, Aiden, Moss, and Jack Craig. I just call him Moss because you guys call him Moss. I know you know it and I don't, but...
Oh god, prepare to brake. Whoa, where's he going? Woo.
Lagging. Khalifa's definitely playing the blocking job for Corey.
Yep. Holy mother of God.
Oh shit, Moss has pitted. Shit, let's get out ahead of him. I just realised his car was in the pits, so I was taking it easy.
Time marks in the air back there.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So 3
Where
cars
did the
at
accident happen?
the wall out of.
Turn 1.
Oh.
So where
On the right
Corfud.
side, you can literally see.
No, not even where
cars.
Grosjean was. It's where Corfud dropped it in '98.
Oh, okay.
You know where the barrier kind of just stops. Yeah.
Who caused it?
Well, I didn't see who caused it. Luca's pretty sure it was one of the racing points.
I didn't. I brought the safety car out, but Robo-Jeep cut across me.
Oh.
And took me out. Yeah, I'm out because of that dickhead.
Aiden, it was a massive accident. He was supposed to be in the fence.
I think I've got Aiden muted by accident or something here.
Alright, I need to mute soft because I can't hear a fucking thing anybody's saying.
No, Aiden's got me muted. Okay.
I
don't report people normally.
No, it's just Aiden.
Robo-Jeep did was just
I think Aiden's muted me.
Okay, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I've never seen so. I would only need 3 laps. Christ.
Well, it came out lap 1, we already called it lap 2, so this is the second lap, so it'll be in at the end of this sector.
Moss is Estonian.
Yeah, and an Estonian living in the New York.
That's the same thing.
Whoa, okay. Nice being stuck in 5th gear and can't change it. That's always good fun.
If you've got a gearbox problem, can I pass? The indignity, I'm in a TGP1 race, a 2-time champ, and I'm behind Jack Pearson. No, Luke is out, Jack's fine.
Absolute joke. I'm absolutely raging.
The qualifying was close though, everyone was within a second. Near enough.
Like, I had such a good opportunity to take all the places at the start there. But... Abu Dhabi's going to be a write-off as well.
He's waiting to the very last moment, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, that's a bit sluggish for the restart, huh?
That's what I thought.
My fastest lap's a 2:24. World record pace. Yeah, I've just got no pace out the corners. Really weird. Well, there's going to be another safety car now.
What?
Jack's dropped it. The only thing is, my race pace is actually quite good around here, but I'm just nowhere. The only good thing, the person I'm fighting for the championship is behind.
Honestly, why come in the room now? Every time.
Oh, Jet Craig's out. Another safety car.
Oh, thank God.
I wonder if people are going to pit for softs.
Well, that was lucky, wasn't it? Hey, then what time do you go on? I'm gonna have to go on the hards and then put my mediums back on. Nice, Dad coming in the room, saying something to me while going through a rouge and crashing.
Didn't work out.
Ready.
I had little jams that would have settled. I would have settled much better without Corey up my ass.
Yep, I'm gonna have to put new.
Well, I'm in the points anyway, so that's good.
This is going to be bloody new. I'm leading a fucking safety car.
I'm only gonna have 5 laps of racing after this.
Oh my God, you're there! Jesus.
You'll catch that. We've got another lap.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch you, and then I'm just gonna repit for my mediums at the bottom.
Are you on softs?
No, I put a pair of hards on.
If you got a fresh set of softs, you could probably put those on. You'll be fine.
I don't think I've got a set. They were, well, they would have been qualifying run, so maybe.
If you started on a new set as well, you'd probably have a couple % on them.
Oh, I would have started on a new set. Oh, hang on. Needed.
It'll say used, but they put the freshest ones on, surely. 9876 fifth. You seem fifth because they're going very sluggish.
Right, I'm going back onto... Oh, hello, car's here.
I've gone from 13th to 17th to 10th, and I've not actually passed a car yet.
Oh god, Aiden's back here, what?
Yeah, he had to pit. He didn't pit the first time.
Okay. I'm gonna go in and put my socks on again, obviously.
Roy's in. I think there was a Haas going very slowly, but that I think was Dan, but Dan's caught the back of the queue and now the McLaren's been a bit sluggish.
Can the safety car stay out till like lap 11?
Release me then, Jesus! How much tyre wear did these bad boys have? 3%, oh yeah!
I think Roy's done the same thing, so he probably can hear me, he just isn't talking. It says catch safety car queue, but I'm right behind the car in front, so... Yeah, it's the McLaren just keeps dropping off. And then it holds everyone else up, and they keep getting the catch safety car queue when we can't, because the car at the front is slowing everyone. I swear you used to get penalties for that.
I'm sure this is gripping to commentate on.
You mean the slow button? Hey.
You mean the Slovakia? Yeah, you mean the Slovakia?
Why is the safety car on the straight wiggling like it's going through some chicanes?
You know, I've seen it before where the fucking safety car's actually spun off the track.
This is history, what?
Yeah, I think that was just the video, yeah.
Car in this lap.
Must have been Red Bull Kim.
Come on, Phil.
Red Bull Kim from Denmark.
There is a phone in my car, Gelato.
My hands are so sweaty. Yeah.
Sorry, Jay-Z. Oh my god, Panos, what was that?
So this is literally our first full racing lap. It's lap 7. Yeah, I know. Let's go. Oh, big crash. I think that was Moss.
The gap to the car behind is 1.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last
no, I've gone.
Oh, Phil!
Oh no.
And you call me a bottle.
Oh my god, J Luke. Oh, there's a big crash. A fishy's involved.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Okay, we've got plenty of energy. Switch to overtake and have a go.
Well,
Fishy's out the
it's not,
race.
is it? Because he's 6 points ahead, so it's not the championship over. How many drivers
What are the
still in
title
this race?
permutations now?
Well, as it stands, I think it's a 29-point swing. Corey's going to be 23 points ahead.
How is it a 29-point swing?
Driver's lap.
What? Yeah, you're right. It's 26. Derp.
Thank you.
I'm thinking F2. Uh, 26-point swing then, so you'd be 20 points clear. What is going on with my straight line speed? I just have no straight line speed. Yeah, that'll be why.
Struck again.
My engine's completely overheated, yep.
Jack.
We're running in excess of fuel. We can turn up the engine to mix mode 3 if you need it. Turn fuel to rich. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Cheers, Panos.
Oh, Paul! Paul's gone!
Oh my god! Massive accident.
Leave us out!
What the hell?
How many drivers
oh
are
my
left?
god.
12.
So they literally just did a full-on GP2.
How has Paul got no damage? How has Paul got no damage from that?
No! What are you doing, Jack?
I'm trying to work out why Panos was trying to go running outside of me at that chicane. That was never on.
Who's winning?
Corey. Then it's
Oh,
Dan
no,
in
is that-
second. Panos, if you
Please
do
slow
that
down.
again, I'm putting you in the wall. You fucking clown.
Brothers, do not.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
be nice.
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
Oh, Aiden's round.
Green flag.
Oh, you fucking idiot, Ed. I told her to calm down.
They've both been very aggressive towards each other, Dom.
This is about to be a massive accident here.
This is your final lap of the race.
Oh, it hasn't worked. Hasn't worked for Dan.
Come here, Uruguayan.
That's 26. He's got fastest lap.
The gap behind us is 1.5 seconds. They're on old softs. The time last lap was
So,
1
yeah.
minute 48.9. They have a time penalty of 3.
What did Roy just jump to?
6th.
Bastard.
We're up to 6.
Needed, Aiden. I got points. Someone's got a 10-second penalty.
Yeah,
What was that
Knighton,
about?
because he just cut the last chicane.
Question, where did Andy finish in that?
4th.
Oh. No!
Oh. Oh, God damn it.
Well, that sounded like a mess.
I'd rather there was no safety cars, it just put me off my rhythm.
Aiden, I legitimately beat you on track racing without you retiring this week. Yeah.
Don't fucking blame me. I'm having my own accidents.
What?
Aiden, this is the first time I've seen your face. You're a beautiful man.
Of course, I get the blame for it. Of course, I get the blame for it.
Who?
Okay, I literally did nothing wrong there.
Not my fault. I was staying.
Oh dear, that was a huge accident from whoever that was.
Do you say something, John? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Panos complaining, I've literally done nothing wrong.
Yeah, it was just. You gave as good as you got, to be honest. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going for a week.
BRB.
No, we were robbed in season 21 in TGP2, not the year.
Hey! Oh, Mike. I know you had to be very, very conservative for the podcast, but come on, who was really to blame?
Oh, CJ, massively.
Yeah. Come on then. Two more ready up.
God, I'm lucky after that race. Jesus.
It's piss easy to crash at Spa. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, Phil.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
Oh my god, that's enormous, isn't it?
Arsehole.
I suppose it's better than being sweaty.
Whee!
Nice one, Luca.
Take it out, but you know your stream wouldn't have called that.
1845.
How was Paul got no damage?
Come on, Rain. Come on, Rain.
Are you fucking mad, bro? No.
They do. Yeah, they do.
Make the changes you requested. When you're ready.
At bar rate? Wrong circuit.
Right, Phil, Phil, if you just seen that,
I just seen it, Jonas, yeah.
have I done anything wrong there?
No, but don't get mad, just...
I know, but he's hit me twice up the rear before that, and then he's whacked the side of me, and then he hit me a third time at the first corner at the following lap where he passed.
Well, I know it's frustrating, but let him hit you. Like, he can't drive.
Well, he got himself a penalty anyway, so, you know. He lost the position at the end, I didn't, so...
Softy, are you going to stop this tonight, or am I going to kick your ass tomorrow? I mean, who was on pole at Spa?
Where did Dom go?
Probably he's in it now.
I think Big Rod came over and was like, hello, mate.
Hello mate, it's Roger again.
I'm going to unmute Softy from the last race this season. Been a privilege.
No, literally, the only thing I thought those last few laps feel was I'm beating that fucker on the track.
Okay. Just.
Yeah. I wasn't going to hit him, obviously.
Yeah. Don't let anybody get in your head. Just let them. If they hit you, they hit you. I know it's frustrating. Just report it after.
I'll give you a toe, Sean, mate. I'll help you.
Cheers. Thank you. To be fair, I wasn't even expecting to be that competitive a spa, so I'll take 5th.
Yeah, exactly. I should have been in the pole.
I didn't really. I only overtook one car that whole race, and that was Panos on the last lap. All the other places just where people were just dropping it.
Oh, fuck off.
Just in the 34s.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, Dan's out.
Their best lap time
I'm only 2 tenths off Corey.
44.7.
Oh, what?
Am I too far ahead for your toe, or...?
Okay.
I'm only 4 tenths off pole.
Best lap time is a 1 minute 34.7. Currently the fastest lap is
Sorry, 5 tenths off pole.
0.4.
Coming out now.
Little less downforce than everyone else, or he may be running a lot of downforce. We don't know because code is, of course. But a lot of people in the pits at the moment. See Paul and I think Panos and Andy Strikes to see are on laps at the moment. But we're going to see where Paul goes. Obviously, currently not set lap. Only 8 drivers at the moment have set laps. So, of course, Paul will move up from his position there. And here we go. Then Paul around the front. He's run out of Urs already. But Paul is 12th and he goes P6. So very good from Paul there. Not bad there. And Mr. Chief Kelly has started his lap as well there. Andy did go up to P7 on his lap.
Thomas, are you going straight back out?
Yeah.
He's on the soft tyres. Let's have a look as well on what tyres are everyone. Everyone's on the softs. Not a single person is on the mediums. I don't see why you'd want to. And Mr. Cheapley apparently has gone purple sector one there, so he's doing what he needs to at the moment. Obviously, he needs to try and help out his teammate. I don't really think they talk to each other or anything. They are teammates, just in the same team, doesn't mean they're mates. But yeah.
Did the total just get one, by the way? Is that
sector.
No.
The title is not over. It can still be won in this race. It's not over as Jeep has retired. I think that may have been in the pits.
I think Corey's just got to get 7th.
Wants to do it here, so
yeah.
It's going to be very difficult for Machine Fish to win it, but the title is definitely not over until the fat lady sings, and there is no fat ladies in TGP1 as far as I can tell. And Mr. Cheapheader then, purple, middle sector. So apparently he's going to go quickest as things stand. Whether he does or doesn't, I don't know. Again, it is Cody's. Now, pole time, I am going to say round here, it will be a high 33, a very low 34, I reckon.
That, Phil.
Pole position last season was a 33, 8 or 9 by Matt DeBoss, of course. So we'll see. I think it will be very close, if not slightly slower. But I think no one has shown their full hand yet. Actually, Mr. Cheapley then has invalidated his lap on the second to last corner. Very easy to do round Abu Dhabi. It's very easy. Again, you need to ride the curbs very aggressively to get a very good lap. But if you ride it too much, you're going to invalidate it very easily. I think this is one of the easiest circuits to invalidate your laps, of course. But here we go. Then Machine Fishy currently on provisional pole position by a couple of temps, taking it very wide there. I'm actually going to go on the T-Cam on board with Machine Fishy. I want to see how it's done by Championship contenders, of course. Very late on the brakes. They're taking a lot of momentum through the corners there. Avoid the curb on the left-hand side. He avoids it on the right-hand side. So you can attack it, but you need to be careful because it will unsettle the car. And here we go, this left-hander then. Will he ride a lot of the curb? Yes, he does. Perfect. Inch perfect there. He avoids the right-hander because that will unsettle the car and make you run wide. Hard traction zone out of this hairpin, of course. He's actually got 2 wounds behind him, so they're going to be getting a slipstream, of course, as well. So he needs to be careful of that, but he needs to get more laps, and he does not want to waste a single lap at the moment. He wants to ensure that he is the fastest in qualifying there. Not bad. You can ride that right-hand curb as you come back onto this straight very aggressively, and it actually works out quicker to do that if you nail it, of course. But very easy to unsettle the car if you do get it wrong. He's actually purple. He's up by 1/10.5. Then avoid the left-hand curb, ride this right, and ride this left. Not quite riding a lot of it as I would. There we go, perfect yet again. So some corners is riding the curbs a lot, others is just avoiding them very slightly. Very easy to lock up here without ABS. Inch perfect yet again. They're a bit wide on the curb, but nothing to worry about. Again, this left-hander, a lot of curb ride. And then Khalifa has actually gone in to P2 ahead of his teammate, just 0.5 behind Machine Fishy there. But is Machine Fishy going to improve on his lap? I think he should do. He was up by 1/10.5, and across the line, and there we go, a 4/10 he improves by, so that is fantastic. And Corey is coming into the pits then. He has given up on his lap. And Jonas there.
Shit.
Jonas has hit the barrier. He nearly did a Dan the man there, but he actually got away with it. So he's very, very lucky in full barge, but also coming round, bit of oversteer there, round the final corner in his Taurus. Very nice helmet he's got there. I think chrome and pink, and he moves to 9 there. So that's a good lap from Phil Bargewell. At the moment then, there's not that many people on laps. I think it is just Jack Pearson and Jovial Manatee. We're going to stay with Jack Pearson though, as he is the furthest around at the moment. It's a nice little camera view there. This is the worst camera angle ever. I just hate the halo. I hate some camera angles on this game, but we're going to have to deal with it. Avoid that curb. And actually, on the right-hand side, at the moment, the barrier where Dan the Man and John went into, it's actually sticking out slightly, so people are going to be very careful of that. And actually Jack moves up to P8 then, and where does Jovial Manatee go? P14 at the moment. He stays P14, so he's the last of the runners. Panis then is also on a flying lap.
Qualifying and ported in, qualified by Jack Pearson.
There, so Panis is on that lap. Racing point, of course. But yeah, I think a lot of people, I think, may end up hitting that barrier. On my screen, it does show that it's out where it is. So, yeah, we're going to see. We are going to see if anyone bins
I've
it
unmuted
into
you.
that,
I've
corner.
unmuted as well.
So we are going to see there, but at the moment, Panos is the only one on a lap. Paul, Andy, and Aiden are on out laps, so we're going to go to them next. So
Okay.
here
Barry's
we
now.
go then. So Panos is obviously in P9 at the moment. You know, I think he wants
That
to
might
improve.
happen
I think
in
everyone
the
wants to
race,
improve,
Thomas,
of course.
Yep.
Send your championship things on Softy.
So yeah, we're gonna have a look as well. Eventually, when Panos gets round, as the yellow flag, I don't think that's anyone crashing. It was actually, I think, one of the Red Bulls just letting the Williams by, of course, on Panos on the final corner. P9 goes into P7, so that's obviously not bad for himself then. And then Paul then is the next one to be on a flyer, and he has invalidated his lap, as we can see there. So, obviously, we're not going to watch him. We're going to watch Paul. I think Paul will definitely want an improved race. He had a very good pace in that last race, but sadly he got a bit of an incident at the top of a Rouge on his own, which caused carnage. So yeah. So the championship then, obviously that is the most important one here. If Fishy wins this race, Corey will only need to finish P7 to clinch the title. Now, that's difficult.
Wait, Rebel Kid?
Or 8th
Depending on
if he has the fastest lap.
No?
So it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be very difficult, of course, but you never know in F1. A lot can happen, and a lot does happen, especially in TGP1. Here we go.
We
Paul
have the pace.
around the final 2 corners. There he goes. Second to last corner then. Avoid trackets in there. Perfect there. Nice final corner. The last corner on this game is actually quite nice at Abu Dhabi. And he goes P3, so very good lap from Paul there. Half a second improvement on his lap, so that is fantastic. Obviously, Magic Poupcan there has invalidated his lap. Panos then, I think, is on an in lap as well. No one's actually at the moment, I think, on flying laps. Aidan Griffiths is actually, I'm talking shite. Apologies for the language. Is Aidan Griffiths going to improve on his time? He's up by half a tenth on his lap. So at the moment, he's going to improve by 1 position, which is not really where I think he wants to be. He wants to be right at the front. He's got the pace to. He's shown many times this season that he has the pace to be a consistent podium finisher and a potential winner as well. He has won this season. However, it could have been far more. I think next season Aidan will be looking to get that consistency back. Last season he was very consistently at the front, which was good to see in his Renault. But he is a bit inconsistent as Carl has retired then, so I think Carl has called it quits. Aidan goes into P3 then, so very good there. As I'm saying, that is only half a second then off the fastest lap at present. So Mr. Chipelli and Magic Poupcan are currently the only 2 drivers who have not DNF'd. As Aidan has retired there, so he thinks he's not going to get another lap in and 32.5 minutes to go, so he won't. Obviously, Mr. Chipelli then has the slipstream from Jean. That may be tactical. If Jean moves straight out the way now, then it definitely was tactical there. And yes, that is perfect. Fine then. So that may have given Mr. Chipelli a fair bit of a gain there, maybe 1 to 2 tenths at present. But we're going to find out into this next corner if he's up on his time. He is going to be up on his time because he doesn't have a time, and it doesn't even show obviously what what he's up, of course, on his previous time. He hasn't done one. He's not purple though, so it's not going to be fastest.
Didn't know him and Jack Craig were friends.
He's going to have a big margin, I reckon, if he wants to try and get up to the top. This will be his
no,
only
okay,
lap.
John.
If he does go for a second lap, tyre around here. Previous games it was not the greatest. I think even on this game it's not all that good. Oh, very close to that barrier there. As you can actually see, it sticks out slightly, so luckily no one's binned it into that barrier yet, other than Dan the man, but no one else. And here we go then, Mr. Chipelli around the final corner, and he goes to P12, so not bad there. I think that will be his runs over there. Phil Bardwell is on lap P13. He got pole position in the last race. Can he do it in this race? It's going to be a tough ask. This is going to be the only lap that he has got to do it, and he's currently down in 13th. Second, 1.2 seconds off the current provisional pole, so he's going to have to improve by some margin, but we'll wait and see. Is he going to be up on his time into this split? He's up by a 10.5, so I don't think he'll be challenging pole. A bit wide there, Phil Bargel, and a bit too much speed. A lot of curb riding there, which I like to see. I do like a good curb ride, obviously depending on the corner. But yeah, Phil Bargewell I think will improve by 2-3 positions, depending on how he does in this final sector. Again, from Phil Bargewell to Knighton in 8th, there's only pretty much 3 tenths. So if he improves by over 3 tenths, then he's going to gain quite a few positions. But it's quite difficult round the final split, unless you bottled it previously, which Phil was used to, especially Abu Dhabi. And there we go. Can't speak English. He does go into P6, so he actually improves by a good margin in that final sector. I'm actually going to go with the top 2 then. So Machine Fishy is currently 1/4 of a tenth down, and Corey didn't get a good lap, so he's doing a second lap on those tyres. So that will mean he'll probably pit. I think the pit strategy usually around lap 4. Around Abu Dhabi, that's how bad the soft tyre wear is. So Corey is going to have to do his lap on there, and there we go. The Machine Fishy, is he going to be up on his time? He's down by just under a tenth. However, Khalifa's then gone pole. Khalifa has gone a 33.6, should I say. So that is fantastic for him there.
In the last sector.
Corey then is up on his time by of a tenth. So Corey needs an improvement there. He's got Paul, Aiden, Machine Fishy ahead of him. Again, not want to be in any incidents.
Fishy final corners.
This obviously lap there. Machine Fish then the final 2 corners. Is he going to improve? He needs to gain 4 tenths to be on pole, and I don't think he's going to do it. Well, it's at a mega final sector. And does he improve? No, he doesn't. He was down by 2 tenths there. But Corey then through the final 3 corners. Then he avoids obviously the wall on the right hand side, which is sticking out still. Again, this is going to be his second lap, so I think he'll be hard pressed to improve by a huge amount. But you never know. He's 6th at the moment, and he goes P3, so he improves by actually half a second. So I'm chatting shite yet again, as always. So he's right behind his championship contender, so he's in the prime position then at present to clinch that title, bar any mishaps, of course. And this season of TGP1 has been very interesting. The title from week to week has swung from Machine Fishy, then to Corey, and back and forth, of course. So you never know. It could be one more shift that we may not see it. Here we go then. Khalifa's got yet a pole position. Just over 3.5 tenths. Machine Fishy's in P2. Corey P3. Aiden not very. I wouldn't say he's disappointed with that. P4. Knight in a very happy P5 there. Paul P6. J Luke P7. Phil Bargewell 1.1.
Hear me, by the way.
That's fine. Yeah. P8. Panos P9. Sean is in P10. Andy is in 11th, so he's going to have I think he's going to. I think it'd be stupid for anyone to go on the mediums, but you never know. Now, obviously, there's going to be a safety car. I'm pretty sure of that. There always is in these races these days, with the safety car consistency, of course. But yeah, the final race then of TGP1 Season 33 is about to get underway.
On F1 2019.
Final race on the game.
On F1 2019, it is going to be the last race on this game until 2020 comes out. And Abu Dhabi.
Oh, no, I've got to wait another year until
interesting.
PS5.
Khalifa's third pole of the season.
Of the drivers getting ready. Khalifa got pole, of course. That is his 3rd pole position all season. So he's definitely a common person, common driver at
he
the
wins,
front
Corey
of the grid. However, if Khalifa wins this race, Machine Fishy will not be the champion. So it's going to be difficult.
Okay.
It really is going to be very difficult for
12 points clear of Khalifa.
Machine Fishy to win the title, but you never say never. Never say never. And here we go. As a motorbike goes past my house. Thank you. Here we go then. 5 lights on then, and they are away. Has Machine Fishy got a good start? Not quite. He usually gets very good starts, but clearly not today then. He does keep P2 though. Obviously nice and clean, as we can see. Obviously near the front of the field. See, but the front guys got away nice and clean. And Ginger Andy. And here we go then, Aiden on Corey, thinking about going around the outside then. He's very careful, and actually Aiden's been whacked in the rear by Speed Knight in there, but I think that was more Aiden. Anything else there? And Paul and Knight, and so that's Paul up to P5 then.
Phil.
And obviously Knight down to P6. Obviously there's battles going on behind then, so Phil Barger on J Luke for P7. Obviously with his teammate John right behind him there. J Luke's running quite little downforce there. Will Phil go around the outside. He's thinking about it, but he doesn't quite make it. He can actually, oh, J Luke there, nearly rear-ending Knights in the shirt.
my
God.
Why did everybody
all up
stop
there.
on the chicane?
That was very, very close there. Very lucky for J Luke not to be there. And here we go then, Kyle and Panos for P9 side by side as well there. So Panos not quite being able to get past into P10. Actually, oh, Mr. Chiapelli there actually late break and actually just pushes Panos off the circuit there. So that was very, very dangerous there, and that's allowed Dan the Man alongside Panos there, but Panos keeps it. And here we go, then Jack Pearson thinking about it there.
Wow,
that's interesting. Not gonna watch that. I want some clean racing.
Yeah, ignore the fucking bollocks at the back.
We go then. So the top guys fight for the title. The important ones. The top guys, the fastest. As Panos has retired, so I think Panos has had enough of a virtual safety car then. So he's now going to pit Aidan Griffin's pitted, so that's perfect for Aidan Griffin's. That is going to work out very beneficial for Aidan Griffin's race. Again, lap 3, lap 4, I think usually is when you need to pit. Obviously, Knighton has also pitted, Phil Bardwell has pitted, Robert pitted. There's a lot of drivers pitting at the back. Sadly for Khalifa Machine Fishing,
please be ready.
Guys,
you're not ready.
it's going to be very difficult there as Speed Knighton there gets, I think, a new front wing. As far as I know, Aidan then obviously is in P10, so safety car has ended, but it is close to the top. Then Corey right behind for Machine Fishy. I think, to be fair, Machine Fishy cannot afford to slow down. If he was in the lead potentially, but he has to win this race or he will not be champion. Simple as that. Will Corey dive up the inside? Is he thinking about it? He's trying to distract Machine Fishy, if I can get words out. Riding a lot of the curb there is Corey. I think he hit it slightly wrong, but at the moment Khalifa, I don't even think Khalifa has to do anything to help Corey, because if it finishes like this, Corey will be the world champion. Obviously, simple as that. So it's looking difficult for Machine Fishy at the moment. He's in an Alfa Romeo sandwich at the moment. However, Aidan Griffin is in P10, 7.5 seconds behind P9, but he has made his pit stop. I think his tyres will be a bit worn at the end, but he's gained a lot of time by pitting under that virtual safety car. But
reminds me of Dhabi 2010,
taking a lot of pressure
at the start.
As Corey then, he's got a penalty. It's not gonna, again, Corey has to finish P7 with Machine Fishy winning, obviously, so it's still easily in Corey's favour at the moment. They've got Paul Pitts in 4th place there, so at the moment, and they've got a pretty big gap to P4. So Corey's still got it. You're very much under control. 5.7 seconds between Corey and Jean at this point in time, of course. And is Paul going to come out behind Aidan? I think he probably will do, of course, but we're going to stick with the battle for the front. And yep, see Paul slots in behind Aidan there.
Aidan's 19 seconds behind Khalifa.
On the left hand side, obviously Aidan is 19 seconds behind the race leader, so as things stand at the moment, I think it'll be pretty close to him taking the lead of this race. And let's actually have a look as well while we're watching the battle for the lead, of course. Obviously no battles, no overtakes at the moment, should I say, but tyres then. Top 5 guys all on the soft tyres. Dan the Man, obviously, and a lot of guys on the mediums then, so from P6 downwards everybody else is on the mediums. So yeah, obviously Dan the Man, Rogue Jeep and Magic Buchanan all started on
P12
medium tyres. Aidan, I think, and everyone else below that have pitted recently, of course. That is why it shows 1 lap, but it's very close at the front. I think Machine Fishy is not taking any risks at the moment, or Khalifa's just quick enough in the right parts that he can't really get through, of course. I mean, Khalifa, let's have a look at the ERS. So ERS is all about the same for the top 3 guys, all around 65 to 70%. So I
think Corey might pit. I think he might do an undercut.
No one
I think Corey's
is really, and Corey is in the pits then. Corey is diving into the pits.
So he's going to hold up 50.
Stays out. So Khalifa then can really play a team game and actually hold up Machine Fishy. Again, there's not really a potential need to. Again, Machine Fishy has to win this race in order for him to be champion, with Corey finishing 7th or lower. However, Corey will come out in traffic, of course. Aidan Griffins, and where is Aidan Griffins going to come out? Or where's Corey going to come out in relation to Aidan? I think Aidan's definitely going to do it then. Obviously, Corey is going under the tunnel. Aidan is round turn 1, so it's pretty close. Aidan's ahead at the time being, and for the moment. And here we go, and Aidan is ahead then. What about Paul? Is Paul going to get him? Oh, there's a car off, the Mercedes off. It's Magic Buchanan, so nothing to worry about there. And Paul did not, obviously, get ahead of Corey there, so not quite making it stick there, but yet again the gap at the
Got both
front
pits,
staying
surely, isn't
about
it?
half a second. I think they should both pit. It is the right strategy at the moment. Obviously their time's going to be 1 lap younger
Oh,
than
fishy.
Corey. But here we go then, and Khalifa's not deploying much ERS at all there. Obviously that was a massive closing speed, but again, you know, I think Khalifa doesn't really care. You know, as long as he doesn't overtake him, he's holding Machine Fishy up here. So it's you know, it's an interesting one. It's a bit like 2016 with Hamilton, Rosberg, and then obviously Vettel right behind. But we're going to see. I think they're both going to pit this lap. I think that's the only strategy, of course.
Not to real F1.
So here we go. Then are they going to pit? Yes, they both pit. Then they both pit. And
Okay, Corey on
Khalifa
Aiden. Corey on
go very
Aiden.
slow.
After that, if you want.
Corey and Aiden then right behind. So Corey has closed up on Aiden. Again, he's on a lot fresher tyres, but is he going to be able to
Hopefully
overtake?
Aiden's helping out Fishy, yeah.
Will Aiden help out Machine Fish again? There's no allegiances there. You know, they don't talk at all, of course, as Jean now takes the lead. But Aiden Griffins, you know, has got a battle with Khalifa.
Okay, it's going to keep on this. It's going to be very close with
in the
Fishy and
championship as well. So
Aiden.
if Aiden holds Corey up too much, that's going to allow Khalifa to potentially win the race. Oh, bit close there. Very close to Corey. There we go, and there's the two. Perfect shot, actually, perfect shot. So I think the top two, Khalifa and Mishifi, are going to come out ahead of these two. Just that is very close. The top four now, very close. So Aiden didn't quite take the lead of the race. However, Robo Jeep is going to have a bit of a
safety car, come on.
Job on his
Safety car,
hands
go on.
at the moment. So Robo Jeep is
Aiden
the
has to be
ball here.
calling.
Is Khalifa going to go up the inside of Robo Jeep? Robo Jeep does not go defensive, of course. And what about Machine Fishy? Is Machine Fishy going to get him as well? He's a bit too far back, I think. Is he? Not quite. And yes, he does go for it then. So Robo Jeep is holding it on the outside. He's going to keep it on the inside there. Nice and easy there. So Machine Fishy, perfect as you like. But here we go. Aiden Griffins then. Robo Jeep does have DRS. Is Robo Jeep going to go defensive? Not really, no. I think he knows this is not his battle, of course. Aiden up the inside. Nice as you like.
Corey's round
Corey. And this is not really the place you really want, so Corey has caught him at the wrong time. But I think he'll probably go up the inside of this next corner. He's going to have much better tyres, much faster pace, of course. And is there? He thinks about it, but Robo Jeep goes defensive then, so that's very interesting. Is Robo Jeep trying to help out Machine Fishy? And actually, there we go, it's not making much of a difference. He gets straight out of the way. I think you're more
down on Luca. There's jump hits. First and second, down on Luca.
I'm in the lead!
Luca leads,
down on Luca.
I'll see Mr. Chiapelli now leading this rate half a second. So Dan the Man is, of course, going to be in the position to get DRS this lap, of course. But you know, at the moment, Dan the Man's got 13% ERS. Luca's got 38. So you know, he's going to probably run out and lose engine power, Dan the Man, on this straight if he tries to put in a higher mode than high. And he's using overtake and he's using hot laps, so he's going to run out and he's not going to gain anything. I think the only thing he's going to gain is the DRS and lot. Yep, not gaining much at all. So Dan the Man, I think his best strategy at the moment, it should be save the ERS. Again, while you're behind the car in front, you're going to gain all that time back on slipstream alone, so you can run lower ERS modes and still not lose any time, of course. So here we go, the second DRS, and again 6% ERS, it's in the orange. He's not gaining at all. So Luca, obviously Mr. GP, does not need to go defensive at all. No need there. And actually Jean and Knight, and then side by side, obviously down in P9 and P10, obviously very close between these two. It is fighting for the points, and J-Luke right behind these two as well. So any incidents, and J-Luke will be right there. And it's free wide going into the chicane. J-Luke up the inside of both of them. Knight and holding it around the outside, and then John has lost, I think, 2 positions there. So not good for Jean there. He is now out of the points. So it's very important that he
Corey on Aiden
gains it a bit further there then, and Corey on Aiden. However, Dan the Man only 3 tenths as Mr. Chiapelli has pitted them, so he is in the pits, and now Dan the Man leads. But here we go, we're going to go back with Aiden and Corey right behind Aiden then. So at the moment it's going to be very interesting to see, as things stand, who is going to finish third in the standings, because Aiden beat Khalifa in that last race. But if Khalifa wins and Aiden finishes third, fourth,
Aiden will win by 1 point.
It'll be 1 point, I'm hearing as well. 1 point between them in Aiden's favour. And here we go, then Corey thinking about it. But Aiden has to finish ahead of Corey, of course, as well. So it's going to be very interesting. Aiden is definitely very defensive, but I think Corey's going to have the DRS. Aiden's got 35% ERS, Corey has 70. DRS wide open. Aiden going very defensive there. Obviously, you can't go any more defensive because you'll be on the grass and in a spin. Obviously, Corey's got the DRS though. Is Aiden going to try and outbrake him? It's going to be a very late move. He does. He's thinking about it. Not quite that contact there from the rear wing.
Knighton's got to stop waving.
So this means then, as far as I can tell,
Aiden and Corey
not finished P3 in the standings. But
the battle for
again,
10. Jesus
we will
Christ.
see.
Aiden.
And there we go. Aiden around the outside. Thinking about he got the DRS. Not quite. Corey going very defensive. Nice defending there from Corey. Obviously, ran him out of room, so he couldn't go around the outside. Obviously, and Aiden does not have the pace I'm hearing on team radio to match Corey there. So Aiden needs Machine Fishy to overtake. Obviously, Khalifa then is still 3/10 behind. Obviously, Dan the Man, pretty much. Obviously, they're all 3/10 behind, pretty much 6 to 4/10. I don't even know that it's just changing all the time. And Dan the Man has pitted then, so that means Khalifa will not get DRS on the DRS straight in a few corners' time. So
no, you need Machine Fishy to pass Khalifa.
We go. So Machine Fishy again. Aiden will be rooting for Machine Fishy at this point. If Khalifa wins and Aiden finishes where he is, Khalifa will finish P3 in the championship.
Corey's got a 3-second penalty.
One, obviously to do there. Obviously, so here we go, lining it up then. So Machine Fishy will be trying to get a good exit out of it, take a very wide line. Onto the straight, just trying to get that extra traction again. Khalifa and Machine Fishy have roughly the same ERS. So here we go then. Khalifa going very defensive, very early. It's a bit of weave, and then he's been very careful of that. Machine Fish then. I'm not too sure why he didn't go up the inside there. I don't know if on Machine Fish's screen maybe Khalifa's lagging, but he could have very easily have just gone straight up the inside there. I'm not too sure. Why he did, but Jean then and Speed Knight for P6 side by side. Jean's through. Will Speed Knight go up the inside? He's thinking about around the outside, not quite making it stick there, but it's going to have the DRS then on Jean onto the second DRS straight. But is he going to be close enough? DRS wide open then. Jean will stay defensive. Is a DRS train at the moment. Speed Knight around the outside, and he dives it, and he hits the barrier there. So that was a big mistake from Knight in there. And now Jay Luke's around the outside and nearly getting the position there. But Jay Luke then and Mr. Chief Ellie now side by side. It's getting very tasty between these guys. I'll see no inch given, or no quarter given, should I say? But that has allowed obviously Jean to pull a bit of a 7/10 gap now. But this battle for pretty much P6, P7 is, I think, at the moment the hottest one on the circuit. But Aiden has dropped by a second that lap alone. So Aiden is struggling there, but it's 2/10 pretty much between Khalifa and Machine Fishy. Will Machine Fishy this time dive it up the inside? I don't know why he didn't go for the move that last lap. Maybe he's waiting, maybe he's thinking, I'm going to wait for the last few laps. The only issue is waiting until the last few laps is if you get a bad run out of the corner, that's your chances gone. Pretty much. So, I'm not too sure. Machine Fish logic, I'd rather get ahead and then just defend, and look, this time he's not close enough to lunge it, but he's got another DRS zone of course to go. But yeah, I think Machine Fishy needs to get ahead and just defend, of course. But here we go then, DRS wide open. Is he going to be close enough into the chicane? Is Khalifa going to go defensive, of course? And yeah, he does. Machine Fishy's going to have to go around the outside. I think Khalifa will try and break late and just run him out of road. And yes, he does there, as we can see. But it does mean he's got a bad run out of it. But Machine Fishy not quite on a tight enough line to get alongside. He would have hit his rear otherwise. But this battle for the lead is very tight, very close. Obviously, it is for the title as well. Corey,
stick with this.
Very close there for Machine Fishy. I think at this point in time, Machine Fishy does have the pace on Khalifa. However,
oh god, it's running against Alfred at the front. Luca versus CJ.
Any instance, obviously between these two, Corey will take the win. Again, we've seen it at Japan, three guys fighting for the win, and it all ended badly for two on that occasion. But here we are, 3/10.
Luca made a great move on that.
Corey is slowly closing in there. Obviously, Mr. Chief did make a good move on Knighton to take P7, of course.
Fishy!
And Machine Fishy there, bouncing along the curbs there. Again, you don't want to do that, and that is allowed. As I've said, you're not close enough, you make mistakes, and now he's got to gain all that time back.
Oh, come on.
And that's cost
You can
Machine
get the
Fish.
fastest
He's now
lap
got
and take off
3 to
Khalifa.
4 laps to go, and he's got to get back in that DRS. So he's got to close it up. That one move that he did not
He
make
needs
could
to
have
be
cost
third.
Machine Fishy a possible win. He could have very easily
Or
gone on the
clicking, not fine.
inside a few laps ago, and he chose not to. So, you know, he's now got all the work to his jack pace and has retired in the pit. So he's had enough. So that does mean Ginger Andy, even though Ginger Andy has barely played F1 2019 jack pace and has sweated a lot this season, Ginger Andy is clearly the more skilled driver and will finish ahead in the points. So congratulations to Ginger Andy on obviously beating Jack Pearson, of course, and 9 and Dan the Man then, as Panos has disconnected there. But here we go, Dan the Man will have DRS on Speed 9. Speed 9 being very cautious when it comes to defending. Obviously right up against the barrier, but Dan the Man has made it stick. Will Speed 9 go back on the inside? Speed 9 up the inside, very late move from there. Obviously Dan the Man around the outside, and he's kept it there. So very good driving from Dan the Man to keep that position. But J Luke is very close.
This has got a penalty. This has got a penalty.
So that is pretty much, I'd say, that the title over, unless Corey scores no points, which, yeah, but he's got a gap to the guys in front and behind, so he can just coast it home, and the title will be his. But yeah. A bit disappointing there, but we're going to stay with the battle at the moment for P8, P9, P10, and P11, and P12. Because they're all
Fishy's crashed.
Together. And Machine Fishy has crashed, I'm hearing. So Machine Fishy has done it. So Corey is going to be the title. It's going to be his. He is going to be
it's going to get third to Aiden as well.
Champion. And this also means that Aiden Griffins will finish
by 1 point.
If things stand as it is, he will finish
by my calculations,
in
we win third place by 1 point.
And obviously he will be obviously it'll be Corey, Machine Fishy, and Aiden, the top 3 in the standings there. And here we go there as the fight for the final few positions. Jovial Manatee right. Obviously,
Phil and Roy, they're clean.
A lot of pressure, let's say, a lot of pressure from Phil Bargewell. But as we can see, Jovial Manatee running a lot of very slippy in a straight line. But here we go then. Goes very defensive. Phil Barge will have to go around the outside. Will Jovial Manatee outbrake him and run him wide? He thinks about it, not quite though. Nice, easy there for Phil Barge. Well, perfect there. And actually, just ahead is J Luke and Speed Knighton side by side. So Speed Knighton's about to lose another place. So it's not going as well as he thinks there. And J Luke is up the inside then. And then Jovial Manatee and Phil right behind these guys. Jovial Manatee obviously is keeping that position. P10 at the moment. This is again the fight for the final few positions. It is the closest one on the circuit at the moment. It's exciting as well, I would say. Obviously, Corey 4.2 behind Khalifa at present. Aiden another 8 seconds back. So I think the top 3 are going to stay as it is in this race. Whereas Paul is also 4 seconds behind there. But Phil Barge was really hustling Jovial Manatee in the final few corners, the final sector at the moment. Any one of these 4 drivers could finish in the points. I mean, Phil's just out of it at the moment. He needs to be very careful though. J Luke, I think, is actually pulling away very slightly from Knighton just ahead. But it is coming onto the final few laps then. Who is going to get the podium? I think we all know who's going to get the podium. The top 3.
Yeah, you could get Aiden. I don't know how far he's
Paul
back.
McGuinness is 3.6 behind Aiden at the moment.
Does Aiden have penalties?
A good amount to get on that podium, of course. That's not going to help. Not going to help his fight for the final point. So Roy may have this one secure in P10, but then Roy is going to be closing in on Speed 9. It's only half a second, and he's closing. But Speed 9 does have DRS still on J Luke ahead. So Roy, Jovial Manatee could get a few more points, depending on penalties as well. Roy loves a good high points position when it comes to other people's penalties post-race and at the end of the race. So, and here we go then. Jovial Manatee has got far better straight line speed than Speed Knighton. Speed Knighton basically just leaving him no room there. He needs to be very careful of that because Jovial Manatee had all the right to be there. And if that caused an incident, that would not be good for either driver. But Jovial Manatee is running out of time. And I think at this point in time, Knighton has lost the DRS with J Luke ahead. So,
oh dear.
I think it's going to be a very intense battle, this one, for the P9, of course. We're actually going to stick with this one, as this is pretty much, the closest battle on the circuit as well. I'm saying that Ginger Andy is only 2 and a bit attempts behind Carl at present, but this is the biggest battle. There's more cars in this battle than the fight for no points. So, I think they'll be getting prepared again for the DRS zone. I think that's the only major overtaking spot on the circuit. It keeps the cars close, but the layout means you can't always attack. And I think Phil Barton was getting very out of shape there. He's actually lost 1 second pretty much to Jovial Manti ahead, so I think he got very out of shape through turn 2 and 3. But Jovial Manti then within DRS half a second then. At the moment, Speed 9 has only got 13% ERS, and he's running no ERS down this straight. The Jovial Manti should get him. He should go, obviously, around the outside, it shows. 9 will probably try and go up the inside. Yes, he does. He outbrakes himself, but Jovial Manti will get the DRS yet again on this next straight. But Jovial Manti just needs to set
Oh shit, he just ghosted. Oh, sorry, Luca.
Here we go. He's going to go around the outside. And will
take that off Luca at the end.
He thinks about it, he's going for it. Yeah, that was never going to work for Speed Knight in there, and that's cost him a lot of time, and that's allowed Phil then to close back up to this little battle. But Jovial Manti is going to be gone now, I think, after that. So, I think a few points there.
Luca's catching Paul for 4.
For the Seacow, himself and Jean.
Go with Alpha for the last half a lap.
Behind, so that's fine then. But Jean P6 currently, and actually Mr. Chiapelli's actually closing on Paul. So will Mr. Chiapelli get a P4? I think that's probably one of his best results in TGP1 this season if he does get P4.
Possibly his last race in TGP1.
Possibly.
Luke got a 3 seconds penalty that he shouldn't have got for an incident with me.
So we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what the drivers do next season. Obviously, do TGP1 drivers, who's going to move down, who's going to move up. So that's going to be an interesting one. But Mr. Chiapelli then half a second behind Paul. Machine Fishy's decided, you know what, I don't care. I'm not going to win the title. I'm going to go for the fastest lap though. So fair play to him.
Eddie's crashed.
Obviously there.
Andy's round.
Mr. Chiapelli then thinking about it on Jean, not quite making it stick there, not quite as late on the brakes I think he'd want, and it's actually ran wide, so that's not really what he wants. He's still in DRS though of Paul, but he's not really going to be able to do it then. But we're going to go with the front then. Two Alfa Romeos rounding the final few corners. Well, they're going to do a photo finish. 3 seconds at the moment.
It's good. They're dominant this season.
And there we go then. So they have dominated this season. They've won the Constructors' title. And now Corey is about to cross the line to win the championship, season 33 champion, and congratulations to both of them. They have done a fantastic season.
Okay,
they
Luca
really
on Paul.
have. And then Luca then is not going to be quite close enough to Paul, but again, it could get. And actually, Luca's way off there, so I think Luca's just decided, I don't care. Anyway, and actually, I think he might get him. Oh, yeah, I think that was a bit. I don't know really. I don't know, because Luca did go way off and just purposely do that, so I don't really know if that really. I mean, he's finished behind his
Dom, I need a 3-second penalty taken off me.
However,
okay, well you got another warning after your penalty. So as long as you've got 2 warnings, you can get taken off. I can take it off you.
I'm not sure.
I'm
not sure Luca should keep that position if he finishes ahead of Paul come post-race penalties, as he's purposely track extended to gain that position. So yeah, that's my opinion, but we'll see what the stewards say. And Ginger Anna then is one of the final drivers, obviously in P14. He did have a few spins, I think, that race. And then Machine Fishy, obviously doing a few spins there. He did well. He did well all season. Again, it ebbed and flowed.
Yeah, Dom, I've only got 2 penalties, and one was
he
because
did
I
all
had to
he
go wide
could.
to avoid John.
He really did all he could. It was Spa.
You just removed 3 seconds off my time.
His fault. It was not his fault. It was a racing incident, but these things happen. Sadly, luck sometimes
well, I can't
not
now. Whether you got
on our side. And yeah, he did everything he could. I think if that sport incident hadn't have happened,
yeah, Lucas shouldn't have the penalty, Dom. I can vouch.
In a very good, obviously, position to win the title.
Yeah, but he's had another warning since your penalty, so as long as he can get 2 warnings, that he shouldn't have
not really. But there we go. There is the podium. 2 Alfa Romeos and a Red Bull. This means that
I had 2 penalties.
3 in the championship is Corey.
Just need one 3-second removing,
and then Aidan Griffins, of course. So Aidan Griffiths could have been a lot higher. He could have
finish the
potentially
race
been
director and
in
just
that
like take a
title
picture
fight
of it just to
if
prove.
he hadn't kept crashing, hadn't have kept Rage in races this season.
No, I'm just
but,
saying, like, I mean, you just
on
have to
to the next season, season 34. Again, it's going to be on to the brand new game, and there we go. Then they are your race results for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Khalifa wins, perfect, obviously for himself.
3 warnings,
Corey
and then
finished P2.
penalty plus warning.
He did all he could.
2 warnings.
Aiden beat Khalifa by 2 points.
Paul P4 and Aidan Griffiths did beat Khalifa by 2 points in the end there. John P5 from P10, very successful there. Dan the Man P6, Mr. Sheepley P7. Although, I think his penalty may get removed, so he may finish ahead of Paul. But then again, his last corner antics, I'm not sure about that. J. Luke in P8. Jovial Manatee, he did get some points, no penalties there, so fantastic for him. Speed 9 did get the final point position. Kyle P11, obviously P12 there. And that is your good machine fishy out of the points, of course, after his crash. But that has been your racing for this season. Obviously, join us potentially for next season, obviously, whenever that may be, whenever the game comes out, of course. Obviously, it's been a pleasure commentating this season. I'm glad I could have commentated the entire season, thanks to lockdown, I will point out. But that has been your racing. It's been an absolute pleasure. See you all next season.